Hi, so the Xbox showcase just went off like an hour ago, and I've just like been collecting my thoughts, but at the same time, all of the thoughts that I say in this video are gonna be off the dome. But yes, welcome. This is gonna be like my Xbox showcase 2024, like quick recap. But I'm just gonna be mainly talking about the games that stood out to me, and I'm gonna be, working my way back to like the game that stood out to me the most. But I'm gonna start with some games that I'm just like, okay, like I can see myself playing that when it comes out. But the first game I want to talk about is South of Midnight. It comes out in 2025. But this game has been on my radar for like, I think since last year. I'm pretty sure, I'm 100% sure they showed like a sneak peek of this game at the showcase from last year, and I also talked about it last year. But yes, South of Midnight, it comes out in 2025, and we also got to see more of it. Like they had like a little cinematic, they basically showed more than they did from last year. They showed a little bit of gameplay. Yes, I love the main character already. She has some sass to her. Black character, that's always a plus. And yeah, as soon as I heard that country accent, I was just like, this, she just like me for real, kinda. Anyway, moving on to the next game that kind of stood out to me too was a game called Mixtape, which also comes out in 2025. And it essentially just looks like a fun, coming of age game. I don't really see the plot, but it seems like it's like a game based around music, like just embracing music with a mix of teenage dumb. So yeah, that looks like just a fun casual game. We need more of those, honestly, especially just with young people. I don't know. Does that make sense? Maybe it's just because I'm a young person. Yeah, Mixtape 2025. Looking to know more about that game. And if correct me if I'm wrong, but it's also made by Annapurna Interactive, I think. And I know they have some like fun small games. So yeah. Moving on to my big three. Okay, these are like the big three that kind of came like back to back during the showcase. That I was just like, what's okay? So the first trailer that they showed, it wasn't the first trailer if I remember correctly, but it was just kind of the first one the first big game that I was looking forward to, and that is Dragon Age Veilguard, which they revealed is coming in fall 2024. I'm like, what? Like, I know, it originally was called Dragon Age Dreadwolf, so now I see that they changed the name to Dragon Age Veilguard, and it had a whole cinematic trailer too. I was just like, oh my gosh, because I did not expect it to come out this year. I know that there were some leaks that happened last year, but I thought we wasn't getting this game till 2025, 2026 at least, but fall. But I know it could be delayed because they just kind of had a general fall date. So to me, that means anytime from like late September to early December. But that's like soon. And Dragon Age Inquisition, that's my game. Okay, so I've been waiting on the next Dragon Age game. But moving on to the next game that kind of like, I was like, whoa, which is Fable, which comes out in 2025. Now, they didn't really put like, I'm assuming the game is just called Fable, like how the first game was called Fable, then there was Fable 2, then Fable 3. So I'm assuming this is just like Fable. You know what I mean? Kind of like a reboot of the franchise, but not like a reboot. You know what I mean? Kind of like how they had Mortal Kombat 1, even though we know it's not the first game. But I'm assuming Mortal Kombat 1 was just kind of like it was like a refresh. But I'm assuming that's kind of like what Fable is. And the cinematic trailer looked really good. I'm liking how it looks so far. And I kind of like how it still has like that silly, campy element to it. Like that silly feel. But yeah, hopefully, it'll be really cool. I know it will make a lot of people mad. But it would be really cool if you were forced to play as a female character. Like, there are so many RPGs where you have to play as a man, but I'm just like, it'll be really interesting if they had this game where because in the game you know, it seems like the main character is that woman. So I'm just like, it'll be very interesting if you could play as a female character, you know, fully customizable, but you still have to play as a female character. I know they're not going to do that in this day and age, but that would be very interesting. But finally, moving on to like the last big thing that they showed to me was the Life is Strange game announcement. Oh my goodness. Like, I did not expect that. Like, of course, there were like rumors of a new Life is Strange game since like 2021, maybe 2022. But them announcing it right now, the release date is in like October. So it's June right now. So that's like 4 months. Like, they announced the release date and 4 months in. That's what I'm talking about. More games need to do that. They need to have the game ready, right? When they have the game ready, then announce it. Don't put these unrealistic dates out. You know what I mean? Like, and I could be saying this and they could delay the game, but I'm pretty sure they said October 29th, 2024, just in time for Halloween. That's spooky season. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking forward to this game. Very long awaited. It is called Life is Strange Double Exposure. Like I mentioned, it comes out October 29th of this year. Oh my goodness, like, I was freaking out. Like, as soon as this trailer was playing, I heard Max's voice. I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. And Max looks good. She looks good, okay? That bob is back. Her hair is swinging. She don't have that Polaroid camera no more. She is upgraded to a Canon, okay? But the plot seems to line up with what the rumors were saying. Like she has a colleague who mysteriously dies, or is murdered, I should say, and she's kind of looking into it. And it looks like her powers got to upgrade. She was in the trailer, she was saying like, oh, I promised or something to not use my powers again. But it looked like her powers have upgraded, so I feel like she's been practicing. She can look like she can tear through dimensions now, like, I don't know, some Doctor Strange type stuff. But I will say, we didn't see Chloe in the trailer. And, you know, they could just not be showing her. But I have a feeling that they decided to use, like, the ending of Life is Strange where Max sacrifices Chloe for Arcadia Bay. Like, it looks like that might be what storyline or what ending they're going to use for Life is Strange Double Exposure. Which, that was the ending I chose. And I feel like that was the majority decision when it came to that game. Still is. I don't know. I'll have to check, you know, the stats for that. But honestly, you know, Chloe, it had to be, in my opinion. Like, if you played the game, you know, like, she was always finding herself in situations where we have to save her from death. So it just seemed like an inevitable end. So yeah, I think that might be where they're going. Like, but this also led me to more questions, like, how long has it been since Life is Strange 1? Like, what's the time of this? And also, you know, where's Sean and Dale? You know, where's Alex? Like, I'm curious, and I feel like this is like Life is Strange is back. You know what I mean? Like, we're so back, and then after this game, you know, we can see more like original characters. Like, they can create new characters to go along. I'm just so excited. Like, this is so nice. This was such a nice surprise. But yeah, those are all the games that's I want to talk about from this year's showcase. A lot of trailers. I know some, you know, Blackout fans will be happy. Like, I'm not really into those games, but that's kind of what they were like focusing on today too, and also Gears of War and stuff like that. But yeah, what were your thoughts on the Xbox Showcase 2024? What games stood out the most to you? Life is Strange fans, we made it. We're here. Like, October 29th, we are so back. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave a like if you like this video, and subscribe for more commentaries like this. That's all for now.